today I wanted to sit down and do just a little show and tell relaxing video, and I will be using some tapping and of course my soft spoken voice for whomever enjoys it. And I just wanted to sit down and sort of hang out and just walk you through some of my favorite video games. I wanted to do that for some video games and also some books and some other things. So if there's something that would interest you, or some sounds you particularly like in these forms, let me know. And I'll see if there's anything I can do. So just sit back and relax, 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 while I talk about some of the video games I have played and enjoyed. I have picked up 5. I'm going to start with this one. Okay. So this game is called Uncharted The Lost Legacy. The Lost Legacy. And Uncharted is a story normally following Nathan Drake, who is a sort of combination, I would say, between Lara Croft and Indiana Jones, with a dash of maybe James Bond and like the way he carries himself. And the game series are by Naughty Dog. And Naughty Dog is the creator of another game I will show you guys in a second. So this one is called The Lost Legacy, but it follows these two lovely ladies, Chloe Fraser and Nadine Ross. I actually got this when I was living in the Netherlands, so the description at the back is Dutch and German and Italian and French, so I cannot really read the description. But the story is that, if I remember correctly, it's been a while, she finds an artifact, naturally, and then she travels, if I'm not mistaken, all the way to India with the other girl. And there were some bad guys there, and there was a lot of shooting and a lot of difficult terrain driving, which I really enjoy. So I would really recommend that someone plays this, especially if you enjoy games with a strong female character, which So the next game I have here is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed. And mixed feelings about this, of course. Very innovative, and like it had some new forms of gameplay for the Assassin's Creed history, which were well received or not well received, of course, as with most things. I personally really enjoyed it. It's set in ancient Greece, so that alone was, I'm in. And the visuals were really good, and the landscaping and the characters. And I think there was a lot of like the NPCs and the people in the side quests and in the quests could be funny as well. And I found that really enjoyable. It is a very big game, and the problem with a big game like this can be that it becomes too repetitive. For example, some of the quests felt like the mini quest and the side quests were a little bit exhausting and similar and following a pattern of fetching quests and taking things from forts. And if you like to explore and stumble onto forts yourself without having been sent there, it can just get a little bit tiring going back and doing them again, or just how many of them there are. And you can play as a girl and a guy, Cassandra, and I genuinely do not remember. Can you tell who I played as? Cassandra and... oh my god, I'll remember later. And I played as Cassandra, and it was really fun. I liked it. Okay. And the next game I have here, I will go for this one. I have this game right here. It's called L.A. Noire. L.A. Noire. L.A. Noire. Oh, I really enjoy doing that. So, L.A. Noire is a Rockstar game. Again, the same for the description. It's in Dutch, so I can't translate it. And I can pretend to know how to read it, but I think a lot of people would make fun of me, so I'm not gonna try that just yet. Rockstar Games is the company that does the ones with the cars. Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto. Which, to be honest with you, I've never fully played or committed to any of them from start to finish. I've just driven around in a car in them from friends' games. So it's from the same company, and from what I remember, I could say that the mechanics are somewhat similar in the sense that you could accidentally run someone over, which is not fun. So in L.A. Noire, you play as this detective, and the title is quite descriptive of the actual game. It is very film noir, around the same time period, if I'm not mistaken. It is indeed somewhere in the 40s or the 50s. I found it a little bit slow paced. I mean, you had to do a lot of things that seemed irrelevant in order to be able to find the bigger pattern, the bigger story. And if you were not really committed, I find that it could deter you from actually continuing. It's just my humble opinion. But ultimately, I enjoyed the realism of the investigation and how you kept a little notebook with what you had so far, and also how you interrogated people and you had to look for like if they're saying the truth or if they're lying. And I really do like emotionally invested game and an interactive game like that. So overall, I enjoyed this one as well. I like the ambience and the characters, and you should give it a try, I think, if you have time on your hands. Okay, the next one, second to last. I'm not gonna say which one is my favorite because it's very hard. So I'll just grab one and chance. This one is The Last of Us. Okay, so The Last of Us, I'm pretty sure most of you would know, maybe not, but it is by Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog. The company that has been doing the Uncharted games that I mentioned earlier. I started playing this in 2020, in the beginning of the situation that we are in at the moment, and I really enjoyed and was scared of its themes, because I would like to imagine myself, like, what would I do if I was in this situation? And anyway, you know how the mind can wander a little bit. So this game is one of the best games I've played, and it follows Joel and Ellie in the USA, and there's an outbreak of some sort, and they're fighting for survival. This is what the background says, if you could put it in that sense. And basically Joel happens happens upon Ollie. And then him and her set out to sort of like a cross-country journey in order to figure out a couple things. And again, the scenery is magnificent. The storyline is beautiful. I really enjoyed the game mechanics. They weren't really hard, but at the same time, it's very survival. You have to collect things and make your own weapons or kits and stuff. But I really enjoy the way it builds into the relationship and the whole humanity thing, whether it's still here or it's gone, through the interactions and everything that comes with it. And I think it just has beautiful character development as well. And there wasn't a moment where I didn't enjoy it. Well, there were a few bosses that I didn't enjoy, but other than my own playthrough struggles, I just love this game. I really, really love this game. I would really recommend playing it. And lastly, for this video, I have this game. Oh my god. This game is called Red Dead Redemption, and it's the second game. There's the first one as well, obviously. And it's a Rockstar game. The Rockstar Games is the one that made L.A. Noire and Grand Theft Auto. So, if you don't know, Red Dead Redemption 2 follows Arthur Morgan. Again, set in the United States, in America. And they are outlaw cowboys, basically. I don't think I have the time to talk about how much I love this video game enough. This game, it just checks everything for me, especially the first version before the patch updates, which I think made it a little bit lighter, in my opinion. But the first playthrough and the first download with the graphics and the mechanics and the development and the relationships and the quests and the story progression and the Easter eggs, you know, things that were hidden all over the map, things that you wouldn't find unless you like strayed from the path or strayed from the story. And I really like this in games, man, because I'm a real hoarder in games, and I like to look at every crack, every little nook and cranny. What's the expression? And this game really gave me that, and I love it. I really, really love it. You know, it's a fantastic game, and I basically love everything about this game, and honestly, I can't recommend it enough. And as well, the horse mechanics. I have not found a game. I don't think I play a lot of games with horses, to be honest. But the ones I have not found a game with better horse mechanics as well. And every time I think of saying something about this game, something extra that I absolutely love about it comes to mind. So I could honestly talk about this game for hours. Like the bayou swamps and everything. Oh my god, it's just a fantastic game. So because I don't have 2 hours to talk about it, I'm just gonna say the sad story this game contains about me, for me. So I played it, and it was on an external hard drive because the size is too big, and it had whatever is supposed to happen in the story had happened. If you've played it, you know what I mean. Let's just say tears were shed, and because tears were shed, I took a step back and I actually paused playing it for about a month, and I had just started playing it again, or I wanted to play it again, and there was a tragic accident. The hard drive was on the PlayStation. So someone else sat down to play another game, and they walked past the cable and they dropped it on the floor, and it broke. The hard drive broke, and it wouldn't work again. It wouldn't connect again, and basically I lost my entire game, all of it. I have found all of the Easter eggs, I've done some treasure hunting, I found golden bars. I was literally a gazillionaire for that time. And you know, I have not found it in my heart to start a new game and play it again. That happened 2 years ago. I was honestly so devastated. I just couldn't sit down and think of all the love and energy I put in to find everything. Just like make little marks on my map to visit them again and stuff like that. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it again. Not yet. I want to. I want to finish it. Like, do the epilogue. But I haven't been ready so far. And that is the last game for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this and hearing me ramble about the video games I like to play. If based on what you've seen, you have a suggestion on what you would like me to talk about, what would you like me to go through for you if you're interested in anything particular. Or if you have a video game in mind that you think that I may like, please let me know. And until then, thank you for being here. And I will see you